Welcome back to hell. Or blue skies. Whichever you want to call it. Anyway, yeah, welcome back, and we're getting close to the end again. I think before. Yeah, I said before. So yeah, let's just jump into it and let's see how far we can get before we. Let's see how many episodes we have left. Oh god, it's finally lunch. Time to meet up with Yuri. It's strange seeing all the students mill around me without a care in the world. They're far removed from all the drama Yuri and I had to deal with these past few days. I wonder how the situation would play out between different players. Would it turn out better? Worse? Anyhow, I got anyone around me right now won't have to deal with anything like what Yuri and I have gone through. Wait, scratch that. Hasn't hanging out with Yuri taught me anything about judging books by their covers. I mentally shake my head. Come on, Hope. You have no idea what anyone's going through. Judging others? You've spoken about that topic before. Yuri, am I even prepared for this conversation? As I make my way up to the roof, each step seems to grow heavier and heavier. My uniform seems to be uncomfortably warm, while my palms have suddenly collected a layer of sweat. Before I know it, I'm at the front of the rooftop of. Before I know it, I'm in front of the rooftop entrance. Man, here goes nothing. As always, it takes my eyes a little time to adjust to bright, brilliant sunlight outside. Soon enough, I'm able to make out a tall, long-haired girl standing at the edge of the roof. The contrast between her violet hair and the pale blue sky makes her hair look all more dark. Yuri. I step closer to her, prompting a slight peek over from her. She doesn't move though, so I elect to stand beside her and look down the slope grounds below. Hello, Hope. Hey, Yuri. It's normal enough for a start of conversation. Yuri runs her fingers along the chain link fence blocking the edge of the roof. It's a nice day out, isn't it? I guess so. You haven't had lunch yet, right? Well, lunch just started, so. Alright. Yuri's face turns slightly red. When she quickly turns to rummage through her bag, I can tell if she is trying to hide her face or not. However, she eventually pulls out a large package tied together with a large handkerchief. A bento? Um, I made you a bento. We never bring very nutritious lunches, and so we plan on eating together. Whoa, are you sure? I did bring some bread, so. I made my own bento too, so if you don't need it, it's just going to waste. Plus, it was made specifically for you, so. If this is a peace offering, it's the best peace offering I've ever received. Holy crap, thanks. Your cooking is always delicious. I feel bad not having anything for you now. It's fine. I made it for you because I wanted to, not because I expect anything in return. Yuri. I take the boxes from her and peek inside. Grilled rice, grilled beef, some kind of salad, and dumplings. You made my favorite dumplings for it. Yes, I bought some before, so. Yeah, you don't know how much I appreciate you. I believe I have a good enough idea of that. We lightly chuckle for a bit, then Yuri's face suddenly falls. Hope. I'm sorry for everything that happened on White Day. Now that I think over and over what I said that day, I feel so ashamed. She bites her lip hard. I can hardly believe that it actually happened. Yuri, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have pressed you so hard on things you obviously can't change on a whim. Thank you, but I know that I was really the instigator. Well, I haven't gotten clueless on and on about Sayori, but if I could have outright told you why it was bothering me, instead I chose to internalize all my negative thoughts, and it manifested in, well, blatant self-hatred. Yuri, I see myself way too much into you, and I don't like it. I really don't like it, because I am basically saying, fucking hell. Who the fuck? I'm sorry. Beanie's probably watching this. Beanie, I'm sorry. I know you like Yuri like second best for you. I hate her the most for me because I a lot of this stuff I deal with at the same time, and I can't deal with this shit right now. I don't know why I'm playing this game still. I don't know, maybe because I'm an addiction and it's literally my life now. But other than that, still. Oh, my mouse over there. I mean, it's not like you expect explicitly chose to internalize it all, right? Those deep-seated issues you have to get some. I get that sometimes you can't help second guessing yourself in a certain way, but in order to improve my mental health, don't I have to change these thought processes? Well, yeah, but doesn't it still take a huge amount of time and effort before you can fully change it? I'd slow going in the beginning, right? And on that day, tensions had been running high anyway, so it would have been harder to be self-aware about it. Plus, I'm sure that some of my comments didn't help matters either. That's true, but either way, Yuri takes a deep breath. You're right. The biggest problem in our relationship right now is most likely communication, and that's really on me. Yuri, it's fine, Hope. You have to make me feel better. I accepted that it's generally a fault of mine, that I'm too emotionally suppressive. Maybe that's why my ex-girlfriend broke up with me. Anyway, after all these years, I've gotten into the habit of hiding my true thoughts and feelings from everyone. It's actually a bit selfish of me. I don't tell anyone anything so I can avoid being judged. But it's a perfectly valid reason for not talking about some things, right? Maybe. But that's a completely healthy mindset. It's also from communicating effectively with others too. So, I'm gonna try to explain everything, all of it, to you. All the reasons behind my thought processes, how I genuinely feel about certain things. I did truly I did I truly did some in introspection over the weekend to figure things out. Well, if you're up for it, I'm all ears. I don't know if I'll be able to understand everything, and I probably won't be able to relate to a lot of what you feel, but I'll try my best to empathize as possible. That's all I'd ask of you. Once again, Yuri takes a deep breath and to say to yourself, where should we start? We could start with the argument. hmm That's a good place as any. There's a strange wry smile on Yuri's face. Now that I think about it, I probably overreacted during an argument, wasn't I? It's okay if you get angry from time to time. I definitely said some things that were out of line, but how could you even know to say that? You're not a licensed psychologist, and you don't self-harm, so it's not though you'd know the exact same thing to see. It's not as though you'd know the exact thing to say to me. I mean, I could have not said some of those things too, had I been given some thought before speaking. Had I given it some thought before speaking, I could realize some of my words were hurtful to anyone, not just to a self-harmer. For instance, I could have said that I said other people have problems too. I couldn't have said that people have problems too. That's true. When you said that, it seemed to invalidate my own issues. It minimized my suffering. Yeah, like other people have problems too. So I should just suck it up. So you should just suck up and deal with it. Mm-hmm. I see. I definitely did not mean to validate you. What else was I? What else did? What was something else I said? How would you feel if I did this? Oh yeah, I think I said that a couple times. Actually, could you explain how it's so bad to say that? All right. It's not very obvious to someone who isn't familiar with the thoughts behind self-harm. Uh, I believe the best way to put it is saying that guilt tripped me. It made me feel worse. It makes me feel worse about myself because it makes me that much more aware about how self-harm affects others around me. and it makes me feel like cutting even more. It's a bit of a cycle, where that makes me feel terrible, which makes me cut. Then, which then makes me feel even worse, which leads to my cutting again, etc., etc. Uh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. It's okay. Now you know. Now that you say it. It seems so obvious though. Hindsight is 2020, I suppose. Yeah, I guess so. Man, I wish I hadn't spoken without thinking so much. I'm especially sorry for the ugly mess comment. Yuri looks at her arms. They're covered by her sleeves right now, but I can imagine a scar between the cloth. Well, you're right. Huh? They are ugly. Well, to be honest, there was a time where I liked the way they looked. But that was a time when I was even worse state of mind, if you believe it. I'm guessing that must have been around the time of my parents' death. Quite simply, I'm disfigured myself. And I feel like I deserve to be disfigured. It's like self-harm allows me to externally show how I feel on the inside. I don't really know what to say. I feel like I need to punish myself for making statements and things like that. The first time I cut my arm, I was almost memorized by blood flowing down my skin. It felt strange, seeing my arm marred like that. But in a way, it felt right. Yuri, you don't have to say anything. I know you probably don't want to know what to say. She got that right. Even so, if you don't know how, you know that when I said that, I was mad at the self-harming issue, not at you. It makes sense. I understand. I'm sorry it was too soon, but I don't know how I could ask this. You didn't do anything too bad to yourself after argument, did you? I'm sorry for asking for it so clumsily. I really don't know how I can breach a topic in a sensitive way. It's alright. The scratching helped take the edge off a lot, so I didn't do anything worse than what I used to do. I still can't believe I did that in front of you. All my thoughts and emotions were suddenly overwhelmed me. It almost felt like a physical pressure was building up inside me. I see. Damn. I can't imagine. Well, I'm glad you can't imagine it. You know, what you said about me might not try and change myself. Sorry about that too. No, it's fine. To be honest, I don't think I've been trying at all that much. Sometimes a wave of momentum comes over me that makes me want to change, but that doesn't happen too often. I'm scared of how it'll be if when I don't self-harm to help me feel in control again. The physical pain. It's something that I can understand and manipulate myself. Something that has definite end. The way I've coped, it's not often that something makes me feel like discarding that. You did talk a bit about it before, I think. It was like the first time I came over to your house. I suppose I did. In the end. I suppose I don't want to change. Yuri, come on. You might say that, but you have changed already. She gives me a questioning look. You become more confident in yourself when you speak to others, for one thing. Remember when you never felt like saying hi to Natsuki before? And look at you right now. You open up to me about this stuff. Sure, you may still have your flaws, but that alone shows that despite what you tell yourself, you're willing to change. So change isn't all that bad, right? You're right, as usual. You don't deserve all this, Yuri. Trust me when I say that. And I won't lie to you about that either. Okay. Thank you, Hope. I slowly sneak my hand over to touch Yuri's. Surprisingly, she actually grabs my hand in response. It feels strange talking about this with you. Is it really okay for me to burden you with this? Of course. What kind of person would I be if I didn't support my loved ones? Thank you. Anyway, no one's perfect. Those of you all know by now. If you want to forgive me, then I'll definitely think that I definitely think you should be able to forgive yourself. If that makes sense. You don't have to be the perfect girlfriend. Because there's no such thing. Oh god, I just remembered. Which reminds me. Please tell me when you're uncomfortable with anything here. It's kind of an awkward subject to broach, but I have to address it. If you don't want to do something like... If you don't want to be intimate at the moment or anything, you can always just say no. No one has the right to demand anything from you in that way. There'll never be any hard feelings over it if you say no. Because you don't owe anyone sex or anything. Sorry. I just didn't know what to do at the moment. There's so many expectations and worries clouding my mind that I forced myself. But don't worry, I don't blame you for anything. Yuri, you don't have to apologize. Again, I never get mad at you if you turn down intimacy. I never get mad at you if you turned intimacy down. In fact, isn't it better if we're both happy and want to do something? Yes, I know that now. But that wasn't the case at the time. Either way, thank you for bringing this up. To be quite honest, it was weighing me down a bit, and I wasn't sure how to bring it up before turning it into an awkward mess. It's comforting to confirm that it's okay if I don't force myself. Yeah, it's definitely a subject that had to be addressed. At any rate, whatever happens, I'll try to support you as my girlfriend. As it is, if you still want to call yourself that. Yes, I don't think I'm much inclined to breaking up with you. Especially not after you've been so kind and understanding towards me. I guess I meant to ask you if you needed to go on a break or not. I definitely get if you might want some space, so... Well, it's nice being able to speak on my own terms and knowing that I could take my time about things to bring myself. But I also know that I still love you. So, would it be alright with you if we took it slowly? Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't expect any way to go back to normal after just one conversation anyway. Honestly, I wasn't expecting you to want to stay with me. The sudden bell rings, starting us out of our quiet discussion. Jeez. You lost track of time, huh? You hardly even ate. We were so busy talking. Well, I'm definitely glad we had this conversation. I think it helped me understand you a lot more. I'm glad I was able to work on my communication. I guess we better get to class now. But I'll meet you at the usual place to walk to the club together, okay? Okay, see you then, Hope. And once again, thank you. Back at you. Oh, shit, that was quick. Winchi. My mood has seriously lifted from how I felt these past few days. Ironic, considering the large subject matter here and I talked about during lunch. But it just feels nice, knowing that someone I love trusts me enough to talk about these things. And it's definitely gathering to be able to resolve a conflict peacefully and come out of it a better person. I'm sorry about Yuri though, but I feel more hopeful about our future for together. Sneaking a glance at Yuri, who's sitting beside me. I catch her eye and offer her a smile. She smiles back slowly, then turns attention back to the book in front of her. I can definitely see her fighting through all the problems in her way. But for now, we're back to the compassionate silence that so often settles between us. To me, it's an indication that things can get better again. Okay, everyone. Monica's announcement once again starts me out on my revere. We all know the school's ending this week, right? Whoa, summer vacation. I can't wait to do nothing. Everyone here can probably relate to that. Anyway, I was thinking, how about we meet up outside of school during the summer to hang out? That sounds like a good idea, Monica. I probably wouldn't wanted to keep you guys. I probably would have wanted to keep seeing you guys throughout the summer anyway. After all, we're not just a club. We're all friends. Well, if you insist, I'd be open to hanging out. Jeez, Natsuki, you have to be so coy about it. Hey, speak for yourself. In my case, I'd definitely be down for a little club trip. Me too. It helped keep me out of the house. And I just want to keep talking to everyone here. It's decided then. Let's meet up Saturday after school officially ends. Is that alright with all of you? We all unanimously agree. I can catch Natsuki sneaking a smile at Yuri, but Natsuki only sticks her tongue out at me when I make eye contact. Thank you, Natsuki. Very cool. Looks like everything's back as normal as it can get now. Normalcy unrelated, anyhow. I'm gonna cut it short right here. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time for a new episode of Blue Skies. I love this animation. This is a chicken pecking me. I want to go buy cinnamon buns because I love cinnamon buns. And that's not because Yuri is a cinnamon bun, but that's mostly because I was nicknamed cinnamon bun by someone, and I'll talk about it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Wait. Not goodbye.